Yo, what's going on, YouTube and Kick? Back at you for another stream. As we get the stream going, W is in the chat. Alright, let me get this published around Discord. Let everyone know we are live. In 1 minute, Kick in YouTube. Alright, there's for YouTube. Let's get it published for Kick. Alright. Chat. We are good to go. Let me pull you guys up here. Boom, there's a Kick. And there's the old YouTube chat. Alright. There we go. Ooh, I need to make a little adjustments on the YouTube chat here. Give me 1 minute. Let me adjust that. Alright. There we go. Let's get, now we can get these lights dimmed down, chat. What the heck? Why my light bar ain't working? Oh, there it is. Alright. Had a little technical difficulty there, chat. I was like wondering why my light bar wasn't working. But we're good. We're good, chat. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good in business. But anyways, if you're new to the YouTube channel, please hit that subscribe button so we can make it to 5,000 subscribers. Don't forget to ring that bell. You'll be notified for more of the live streams, challenges, reviews, vlogs. I do a lot of various stuff on the channel. It's based on the niche of the channel. It's just a variety channel. Also, smash that like button to help the YouTube algorithm. Show, hey YouTube, let's get these live streams and videos up on top. Also, you're new to the Kick channel, hit that follow button. But yo, what's going on? Chat, how are things going, man? Chat, things are going pretty good. Come on, look at this, chat. Be back with another stream, man. Could it be, chat? Could it be that, bro, finally getting back in the daily streams? I mean, haven't missed a stream yet. You know, chat, not gonna lie, but it does feel good. It does feel good to be back, you know, live streaming. It actually does feel good. You know, not gonna lie, you know. I got that's another thing, chat. Chat, that's another thing is too. You know, I'm still kind of. Actually, hold that thought, chat. Hold that thought. Before we go there, you know what time it is? It's time to crack open the Dew, because you know warm Mountain Dew doesn't taste good. It's better when it's cold. So might as well crack this bad boy open. Cheers, YouTubes and Kick. Oh yeah, we're doing the Mountain Dew Baja Blast Tropical Lime. But cheers, YouTubes and Kick. Crack the bad boy open. Alright. But anyways, referring back to what I was saying, chat. You know, I'm kind of still thinking, still kind of trying to make, my studio my little YouTube studio, Kick Studio. I'm still kind of trying to improve it. I was kind of looking at looking into doing getting those soundboards, where you can have different sounds. I think one of them is having a clapping sound. So then basically that's why I don't have to keep doing this. I can just press the button. It'll make a clapping sound. You know what I'm saying, chat. I'm thinking about trying to get one of those. I'm kind of looking into that. What do you think, chat? What do you think? Really honestly too. Now I mean not only that, it'll look nice in my not only that, it'll look nice in my Kickin' YouTube studio, my little office, but I think it'll look really better on the streams. I think it would bring a little more engagement to the streams, chat. I'm kind of working on that. So that's basically a work in progress. And also too, like I said, chat, I'm thinking probably doing panel streams off Discord. Again, you'd have to be in my Discord server. I'm thinking about that. That's basically still a work in progress. I still got to try to figure a bot out that can kind of help with that. So for you to join, you have to react to the bot to confirm your age. Because I'm gonna make it where you have to be 18 plus to join the voice chat on here on YouTube and Kick with the panel stream. And you have to do it too, because if you don't react, then you won't you won't be able to join. You would have to but that's chat. That's basically a work in progress. I'm still I'm kind of still looking into that. Finding ways to make the improve the Discord, trying to and bring the next level up to the to all the streams for both platforms, Kick and YouTube as well. Let me know, chat. What do you think of that? You think that's be a hit? I mean, I know a lot of my YouTube fans. I know they're. I get and chat. I know I understand what you're trying to what you're gonna be saying. Yeah, but they're not gonna be you do that. They're not gonna be like the original panel streams. The OG, with StreamYards. That's where it all started. Yeah, it won't be nothing like that. It's still gonna be through Discord. We're gonna do it through Discord. That way I can live share it with OBS. And not only that, chat. Also too, we'll be able to have a lot of fun. Because I feel like we can add more features. That's basically not that StreamYard don't have. within regards of whether you have the free version or the highest paid version. So it'll all. So I don't know. Well, I'll have to look into that. That's as of right now, chat. It's basically work in progress. I'll look into it, see what we can do. But I think that's close as how we are going to get it. I'm not really sure. I haven't really confirmed when I'm going to be releasing it. But as soon as the time comes, I'll keep you guys up on Discord, or I might even too put something up in my YouTube community tab, to let you know what's up with that when I release that, so to kind of give you a heads up. And I might even, as it comes a little closer, I'll talk a little more on streams and how it's gonna all work out. But this is just kind of like a little plan for it, for the streams, chat. But so let me know if what you think of doing it that way. But yeah, let me know. And then chat, I'll figure something. But I honestly though, I think that it's gonna be, it's gonna be I think it'll be a hit. We'll play around with it, experiment with it a little bit, we'll and see how it goes. But yeah. But let's see here. Yeah, she is a little bit. But anyways, chat, I just want to get that little topic off. About the little update here. But anyways, chat, how's it going? What's grilling? How's it going? That's right. That's right, chat. Tomorrow is Halloween. Does anyone have any plans for Halloween? Chat. I mean, like as what I was talking about too in yesterday's stream. What I was talking about too, what we were talking about too in yesterday's stream. I'm still kind of thinking about probably, I might even do that, chat. All right. I think I might put the single on, because and not only that, chat, I think I have a glow in the dark one. And chat, and I think for the stream, tomorrow's stream, I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna wear my glow in the dark wrestling singlet, put that on. But chat, I think since it's Halloween, to make it like a little spooky, the spooktacular stream, I was kind of thinking of doing it in the dark. Like, stream with no lights on, okay? No lights. So basically, so is what I mean is like we'll be in complete darkness. Just stream in complete darkness. So there'll be no bar light, no astronaut, like my little light bar won't be glowing. The only thing you would probably see is probably just the glowing of the microphone, and you'll probably see the singlet glow. But I was kind of thinking of doing something like that for tomorrow for a Halloween stream. What do you think, chat? What do you think of that? Let me know. Let me know. Do it in the basement? No, it's probably gonna be up in my office here. Because I don't have, because there's no way I can set all the equipment up to do that. But chat, let me know what do you think of that? I think that would kind of be epic. And not only that too, chat, I was kind of planning a little bit about with kind of like chat also too. I was like planning last year I was kind of even planning on like trying to do like a Halloween stream like that. See how it goes. But I was kind of thinking this chat. I think that would be pretty epic. But let me know, chat. But panel or yeah, like I said, it's gonna be like what I said, the Lonely Buster. It's gonna be it ain't gonna be, it's gonna be in my office. Because like I said, I don't have. There's no way I can set up all the equipment down there. There's no way. It's gonna be totally impossible. So, but and I've already kind of mentioned too, about panel streams. The panel streams are discontinued, but I'm trying to as of right now, it's a work in progress. I'm gonna try something new, but however, it will not be through the panel stream software. It's a work in progress. I'm gonna try something new. It's probably gonna be through Discord, and for you to join the panel call, you would have to react to the bot to confirm your age and all that. So you would have to be 18 plus, and you would have to react to the bot. So size and all that. I see. I didn't really see when I kind of did that. I didn't really care too much for them panel streams as much. Because now, see with OBS, you can do you base with OBS, you can do a lot more things with OBS compared to panel streams. And even too, if you have the highest version, if you're paying the highest version on panel streams, still I think with StreamYard or with OBS, you still get better. You can do a lot better things. Hey, what's going on, Milk? What's going on, Milk? What's going on? Like what I said, I'm gonna try to work into it. It won't be as original panel streams. It's gonna have to probably be like I said. It's gonna. I'm working on it. It's probably gonna be through Discord, and you would have to react to bot, to confirm your age, because make it so you would have to be 18 plus to join, and then you have to react to bot, because otherwise if you don't react to the bot, then you won't be able to join. So, but like I said, it's a work in progress. I still have to work on that. Updating the Discord, my Discord server. Try to find a bot that'll do that. So and not only that, if I that's the thing too, if I can get my Discord mods to come on and try monitor it, because we're still gonna have to follow YouTube terms of services, and we'll also have to follow make sure we're following kick terms of services as well. So, but like I said, chat, it's basically a work in progress. But, all right, that's so chat. What's going on? That's basically my little topic I wanted to get off. As of right now, let's chat up. Let's get the chat flowing. We can talk a little bit about Halloween. But chat. Like I said, chat. It really does actually, bro. Does really feel good to it really does feel good to get back into streaming. Yeah. Part of this too, I think, Milk, is the algorithm is kind of. I think that algorithm is kind of pretty trashy too. Like it's, and halftime too, that bell doesn't work the way it's supposed to. So I think that's kind of why. Hey, what's going on, Sophia? How you doing? I'm doing all right. Just hanging there, chilling. Any plans? Any plans for tomorrow for Halloween? Are you doing anything on Halloween? I was just kind of talking a little bit about, I might do a little. I was kind of thinking for Halloween. I was kind of thinking for Halloween to stream in the dark. I was thinking probably wearing a glow in the dark wrestling singlet. With no lights. The only light you see is the glowing of the microphone and then the glowing of the singlet. I was kind of thinking of that. But so, but what do you think? Mega Halloween theme artwork. Yeah. That's kind of what basically I was thinking of. But I don't know. I think that would kind of be pretty epic. But yep. But I don't know. I'm just gonna try something new, for Halloween. Yeah, and like I said, I was kind of thinking about this too, like last year, like over the years. So yeah, definitely chat. Mark your calendars for that. For the pretty epic, Halloween stream tomorrow. As we just stream in complete darkness. As a matter of fact, chat, I think, if I remember, when King Cobra was around, I think if I remember, he did a couple streams like in the dark. He did a couple streams like where it was like completely dark. You know, I think chat. I think we should actually do that tomorrow. It's gonna happen, all right, chat. We're gonna make it happen, all right, chat. We're gonna make it happen. We're gonna make it happen. It's gonna be an epic one. It's gonna be an epic one. All right, chat. All right. It's gonna be epic. So mark your calendars. So, definitely ring that bell. So you get notified. Hopefully, YouTube sends out notifications like they're supposed to. How that basically is. Sometimes, how it is. Sometimes YouTube doesn't do it. But anyways, like what they say, hey, where if notifications don't go out, hey, chat, the show must go on, right? Isn't that what they say? Isn't that what they say, chat? It's gonna be epic. We're gonna make it happen. We're gonna make it happen, chat. It's gonna be epic. It's gonna be epic, chat. It's gonna be epic. We're gonna make it happen. But yeah. But chat, too bad. Even too, I was thinking too, but we can't do it because YouTube will be real finicky about that. I was kind of thinking and trying to do some Halloween songs. Have some Halloween songs play in the background, but that won't work because come on, we all know how YouTube is. It's like, oh, that's copyright content. We can't monetize the video, and really, in the way I want, I'd basically do it. But the thing is, I want the stream to be monetized, so that kind of throws out that purpose, chat. So that's kind of thing. So I mean, it's. So I'm not saying that that's not my rule because I don't really care. But it's basically YouTube's rule, so I kind of have to go off by with YouTube and follow their terms of services. So I mean it's not that I'm taking the fun way out of that, but you'd have to don't complain that to me. complain that to YouTube. So, but you know, it is what it is. I mean you know, it is what it is. That's what they say. You can't cry over spilt beer. So, but yep. Man, she is really quiet. Internet must be dead today. Bro. Looks like we're gonna have a short stream tonight. Oof. Chat. There we go. Look at that. There was that chat. There was that good old dude burp. Bro. Chat. There was that good old dude burp. And look, that was a chat. That was like a good one. I mean, that was another one of my good ones. That was basically a long one too. Like, you know, I think yesterday we kind of had like a little teaser, like little ones, and then close to the end of the stream, you know, we finally, I was able to pull one off. But look at that chat. That one just randomly like came out from like from nowhere. Like that burp just basically spawned like spawned out like, you know, like there was no tomorrow. But yeah. But all right, there we go. I was like, but yeah. But, you know, man, come on, let's get the chat flowing. Chat. Let's get the chat flowing. Let's get the stream going. Share it out. You know, let's chat. Let's basically boost that algorithm. Let's get that algorithm boosted. Cause come on, chat. No denying it. We know that algorithm is. That algorithm is terrible. Like, bro. But chat. Yeah, also too, another thing, I think I kind of mentioned a little bit. A little bit yesterday in my streams I was kind of talking about too. You know, to kick the streams up a little bit. I was kind of thinking of doing reacting in my on my streams. I was kind of thinking of doing that. I was kind of thinking like reacting to some of my like old, like really old videos. Just like chat, like my really old cringy videos. Kind of like, I'm kind of like I'm like talking back, like more like the like really old videos, like from when I first started. When I first started the channel, when I wasn't as popular yet, like compared to where I am now, But I was kind of thinking of doing that, chat. Let me know. Let me know what do you think. Because then some of you on Kick, you'll be able to kind of see, of like my old like past videos on YouTube. But yeah, Kick, you definitely I do a lot of crazy stuff on my YouTube channel. I mean, I do a lot of crazy stuff. So I mean, you'll be able to kind of see it when I pull up on stream. Kind of thinking of that. See, your Vision says do it. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking about it, Visions. I'm kind of thinking about, trying, and seeing that's the thing. I'm trying to figure out new ways of how to improve, the streams. I'm trying, and seeing that's the thing. I'm gonna try to find ways to make the streams, like, to improve them. I mean, I know some of you are saying, "Oh, you missed the panel streams," but like what I've already mentioned, the panel streams are discontinued. But I'm not doing panel streams. But there's with work in progress on that. That I'm gonna probably try something different. It's not going to be, through panel streams software. For it to work, you would have to. I'm kind of thinking like, doing it through Discord. So you would have to be technically my server. And and also too, I'm like thinking of like, trying to add a bot. So you would have to react to the bot to like confirm your age, because I'm gonna make it that you have to be 18 or older to join, and by doing that you would have to react to that bot to do it. But like I said, it's a work in progress. And yeah, if I can get some of my mods to kind of help out with that. And those that's kind of pretty hard to do. To help mods out with my Discord mods to help out with that. So I mean, I don't know. We'll see. It's just a thought. It's something kind of like experiment around with, play around with, and go from there. But just do it. Yeah. But yeah, like I said, kind of thinking doing that epic for Halloween. Chat. I think I'm gonna do that. For tomorrow. All right. I think tomorrow we're streaming. I think tomorrow we're streaming in the dark, and I'm gonna put my glow in the dark wrestling singlet on for the stream. I think we're gonna do that tomorrow. I think we're gonna do that. No lights. It's complete darkness. I mean, the microphone will still be glowing, but so all you see is just the glowing of the microphone and the singlet glowing. We'll make it happen, chat. We'll make it happen. So, definitely tune in for that tomorrow. Let's see how it goes. I've been kind of thinking about that too, doing something like that for. I kind of started actually thinking about that like last year. It kind of dawned on me like right after like last year's Halloween, like I was kind of thinking about that. I should do that for Halloween. So we'll give it a try. See how well that goes. Bro. Be epic tomorrow. But anyways, chat, that's all my that's all my topics that I have for the stream. I don't have much really to talk about, like, which is always, but I just pretty much like the chat. I just pretty much like the chat flowing, but it looks like we ain't gonna really get the chat flowing, which I get. Somebody kind of like to lurk around, like to listen in, which is chat. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. I kind of do that too once in a while. Sometimes I'll put a stream on and just listen to it just for basically background noise. Every once in a while, like say something, but there's a little do burp. But anyways, but other than that, I just pretty much put it on for background noise. But yeah. But all right, chat. I'm kind of pretty much out of words. I think we're gonna pretty much said. I was kind of planning on going a little longer, having the stream, having the chat flowing a little more, but it doesn't look like it. But basically, I kind of said my topic. So I'm kind of right now out of words. So I think we're gonna put the stream down in the books. Can Crush. You gotta love them Can Crushes. Yeah, so I was thinking too, chat. So basically, alright, so this is basically what it would kind of look like for tomorrow's stream. You just basically have the microphone glowing, but then I'd be in my like singlet that glows in the dark. I was thinking something like this for tomorrow. So tune in as we stream in the dark. Tune in tomorrow on Halloween. It's gonna be epic. Well, we're gonna have a lot of fun, bro. Even two. I was thinking maybe even two, chat. All right, let me get the lights turned back up. But even two, chat. I was even thinking maybe we can sing some Halloween songs. YouTube. Maybe we can make that happen. $2 super chats for to sing some Halloween songs. We can probably do that too. Alright, but anyways, chat. Can is crushed. Bar light is off. Astronaut light is turned off. Lights are turned back up. So you know what that means. It's time to put the stream down in the books. But as always, I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Thanks for all the support. If you're new to the YouTube channel, please hit that subscribe button so we can make the 5,000 subscribers. Don't forget to ring that bell. You'll be notified for more results, live streams, challenges, reviews, vlogs. I do a lot of variety of stuff on the channel. It's basically the niche of the channel. It's just a variety channel. Also, smash that like button to help the YouTube algorithm show, hey YouTube, let's get these live streams and videos up on top. And also, you're new to the Kick channel, hit that follow button. And I'll catch you guys on the flip side. See you guys later. Bye! Alright. Again, love you, YouTube. Love you, Kick. You're awesome. Thanks for all the support. Again, you're new to the YouTube channel. Hit that subscribe button. Let's make it to 5,000 subscribers. Ring that bell. You'll find out of what I'm basically up to. And hit that like button. Boost that algorithm. And also, you're new to that Kick channel, hit that follow button so you'll be notified when I go live. As always, you guys rock. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. See you guys later. Bye! Meow.